did, Lenny. State Representative Ed Henry, who spearheaded the movement to impeach Bentley last year, tells me he believes the ethics laws are too vague and need to be addressed. Henry said when the state legislature updated the ethics laws back in 2010, he said there was, quote, never an intention to restrict the law to only spouses. Now, the spousal stipulation wasn't the only law that got in the way of prosecutors in the Bentley scandal. Brooks said the law allows non-government personnel to perform functions of a public employee while receiving payment from a private entity for that work, which is something that could have applied to Rebecca Mason's position as an advisor to the governor while being paid by a separate private fund. Representative Henry tells me he's hoping to see a serious ethics law overhaul next year.
They're way too vague. I mean, at the end of the day, the ethics laws are entirely too vague for good prosecution and for good legislators to know what they can and cannot do. And the legislature really needs to come back in 2019 legislative session and clean them up. And I think you've got a few people out there that are going to be willing to take that challenge on.
Now, the grand jury also pointed out in its report today that the governor is allowed by law to direct, initiate, or receive reports on criminal investigations for the governor's illegitimate political purposes. You might remember the state's former top cop, Spencer Collier, accused Governor Bentley of directing him to lie about a criminal investigation. Now, we'll, of course, let you know if legislators do decide to make any changes to these loopholes in the laws. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Katie Weiss, Fox 10 News.